Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Quill Tarot. So today's topic is about whether you should stay or move on. Now this can be about any situation, okay? You could be asking about a relationship, a workplace, or any situation you feel like you are not able to make a decision, take a decision about whether you should be staying on over here or you should move on, leave it behind. Okay, now uh, of course the decision lies with you, and sometimes I would say sometimes we need such guidance or advice which can help us reassure something we already know and help us take a decision, or sometimes it's just that we really don't know what to choose. Okay, so that's the purpose, to give you some degree of clarity, but remember the final decision always rests with you. Okay, this is just a way to help the people who are watching this video, help them out with some sort of spiritual support. When I'm channeling, I'm listening to what the universe has to say, uh, God has to say, or anything the higher power you believe in. So that's what my purpose is. So yeah, let's see what's your guidance, whether you should stay or move on. Have any kind of situation in your mind and stay with me when I read your group, so that you have, when you already think of an intention, it helps you to choose the right group and have the right reading channeled for you. Okay, so I have three groups over here. Group 1 is this yellow jeep. Okay, cute. I have got cute little cars, jeeps over here. Group 2 is this white jeep. Oh, group 3 is this blue jeep. Okay, so you can choose your group and we will start with group 1. Okay, hello group 1, whoever chose this yellow jeep, this is your reading. We will see about what you need to do about the situation in your mind, whether you should stay or move on. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you guys. I'll take a sip of water. Okay, uh, group 1, first let me see what is the situation you are asking about, so that you know that this is your group. You may have messages in more than one group depending on what you are asking, or you could be asking about more than one situations. So first let's see what your situation is. If this resonates, keep on watching. At least 50% of it should resonate in general readings. So if it resonates, keep on watching this video, and I mean this group, and let's see what comes in for you. Okay, so what is group 1, what is the situation group 1 is asking about? High priestess. I heard clandestine affair. Okay, let me see. Eight of Pentacles. The Fool. I hope all the cards are visible for you guys, huh? What is the High Priestess here? King of Pentacles. What is the Eight of Pentacles here? King of Swords. The Fool. What is the Fool here? Okay. Okay. Group 1. Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yeah. Group one, it's a very clear situation for most of you guys are asking about your workplace or asking about your financial decision. Okay, what you should do about your financial conditions, because many of you in this group are really stuck in a place of financial deficiency. You guys do not have enough funds, you must might have been laid off, or you are forced to work in a place where you don't get paid enough. Okay, you are work like you feel like you're working a lot, your energy and expertise is being used to its max level, but when it comes to the pay, the compensation, the benefits, it's barely even to the amount of efforts you are putting in. And you really want a way out, a good way out, because yeah, you really don't want, obviously none of us do, but in your case I see a sense of despair, a sense of despair to desperately come out of this situation. You know you deserve better, you know you want to be in a better financially abled position where you don't have to be in such scarcity, be like, almost at a place of kind of carrying a begging bowl. I'm not saying you guys are being beggars, but it's the frustration I can feel over here is that it feels like you are carrying a begging bowl, and you people are the kind of people who loves to share. I have two sixes over here. I also saw the six of cups, the lovers, yeah. So you are the kind of people who loves to share, who loves to have a flow of wealth. Um, it's just if you have money, you guys want to spend it nicely. You are not the kind of person who would like to hoard it and be a miser. I don't see that. You guys like to flaunt, live a life of luxury for some, at least live a well off life. And this financial strain is kind of making you feel like your life is uh, rotting, your life is in a standstill, it's decaying, it's like getting worse and worse if you stay in this situation. And you really want to be in a place where you passionately work, you choose to work with this kind of enthusiasm and be paid fairly for it. Yeah, it's not that you get the end of a raw deal. So if this is the energy for you people, okay, also let me see what other scenarios I can pick up from the main spread. Some of you guys know that intuitively, I would say, the gut feeling that your money lies somewhere else. What you're working for right now doesn't isn't meant to bring you the riches, at least the abundance. You This 10 of pentacles, the king of pentacles, the abundance that you desire is not where you are working right now. This is a knowing inside of you. Maybe you are not saying it, you are keeping your job, you're doing the drill because you need to pay your bills, you need to keep yourself afloat, your family afloat, the roof over your head, the food on the plate. So but inside, so logically you feel like you should be working the current job you are in, because like I said, it's the practical thing to do. But you are realizing it's not giving you uh, not even giving you the bare minimum, it's not even break even, it's like you're getting worse off. Yeah, you're getting worse off, and this is leading to an undesirable state, and it is perpetuating. This is something you don't want, although logically you feel like you should be sticking to a profession or a job or whatever that is paying your bills. But inside, if you want riches or abundance, it lies with a new beginning. It lies with taking a risk. It lies with following your heart. Okay, the fool follows his heart. No logic there. The fool has all the potential, and this could be a risky, turnover for you guys, a risky venture, something that that forces you to leave maybe a stable source of income, but but you believe, I would say there is an intuitive feeling that your abundance, your life purpose, your wealth, flow of wealth lies elsewhere. But over here it's also that you have to leave your comfort zone, your comfort of a fixed salary every month. You have to leave that, and that is what maybe you guys are asking here, that whether it would be the right decision to make such a drastic change. Because although whatever you are doing or your current profession is seems to be the logically appropriate solution, it's it's just not only uh, you know satisfying monetarily, it is also something that is draining you mentally. Maybe it's a toxic workplace, so no matter how much you earn, if you're surrounded by a toxic workplace, you will be drained more than what you earn. It's not just the balance in your bank account, it's also about the energy to live every day. If you wake up to attend a workplace, an office where you are surrounded by energy vampires and things that drain your energy, a critical boss, that's gonna take a toll on your mental and emotional health. It doesn't matter how much you earn. So, if this is a situation that resonates with the group 1, let's see whether you should stay on your course or move on. Should you stay or move on? Yes, we are taught that good salary is everything, perks, but honestly, at at this age, at this point of time where we are living, people would want to have lesser salary and a better workplace, a workplace that doesn't strain their minds, that drain their energy. Because money is indispensable, but it shouldn't be at the cost of your mental health, because ultimately your overall health gets sabotaged, right? So, for many of you, you guys are asking what to do. Let's see. Please guide us. What should group 1 do? Should they stay? Okay, I have the 7 of Wands. Should they stay or move on? Should you stay or move on? Devil. I'll have to cover that up. Knight of Pentacles. I'll have to clarify to see what this means. What is the 7 of Wands? Hierophant. Okay. What is the devil here? What is the devil here? What is the devil here? Oh, we, we have the 8 of Pentacles again. What is the Knight of Pentacles here? What is the Knight of Pentacles? Okay, I want to clarify the Hierophant. What is the Hierophant here? I hope you guys can see the cards. Okay, see, group 1, first of all, before directly answering whether you should stay or move on, the universe is giving you this entire picture as to why you are having this confusion. So let's first look at why you have this confusion whether you should stay or whether you should move on. Uh, the reason why you feel like staying is actually out of entirely out of a logical way of thinking, which is not bad, but sometimes we have to acknowledge life cannot go according to practicality all the time. If you want to be a living, breathing, sustaining human being, you have to have room for other things in life as well. You see, the thing is that you are fighting with yourself, saying that this job, this profession, this thing, whatever we are discussing about whether you should stay or move on, it's out of obligation. You feel obligated to stay here. And I have so many masculine energies over here, group one. It's like you guys um, have control issues. Okay, I have the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Seven of Wands being um, clarified by the Hierophant and the King of Swords. It's like you have been taught, some of you over here have definite masculine wounds. Yeah, if you are a woman, you identify yourself as a woman or a feminine energy, you have masculine wounds over here. Okay, you you think that to make something work, to make something stable, the way out is to control it. And in what way? It's not that exploiting, I'm not talking about exploitation when I say about control. It's like about being in control of this entire thing, which is the devil energy. You think you need to do a lot to maintain something. Okay, we do need to put in efforts, but that's not the end of it. This entire universe, if it was run by human efforts, there would be no accidents. Okay, there would be no coincidences, there would be no unnatural occurrences, there would be existence of nothing that is not practically explainable. But we do have, and that is why you are here. You do believe that there are answers other than what your logical mind says. Now this is the issue here, group one. You feel that staying in this job, in this profession, or the situation you are asking is a logical obligation on your part. It is something you are obligated to do so. That is why you want to stay, and that is not the right thing. Okay, I can say why it isn't the right thing, because we have the Seven of Wands, highly defensive, controlling energy, asserting themselves and also being aggressive if the need be. And we have the Devil energy, which is again being um, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. Emperor is a stubborn guy in the negative aspect, and you are, I feel for some of you, you guys want to make things right. You want to prove in this situation that you are right, and in that way you can earn your respect, earn your dignity, earn whatever money or value you feel you should be given. But that is not the case. We got the Five of Pentacles when asking about your situation. You will continue to stay in the Five of Pentacles, a scarcity mindset and a scarcity of situation, if you continue to believe that you can control it all. Okay, this is the reason why you have this confusion. Now what the universe is telling you is, okay, you don't have to be totally lunatic to do something what you want to do. Okay, you can do it in a grounded manner. The universe is, I'll take the bottom deck cards too. I have a lot of yellows. You guys also chose this yellow card. Solar plexus healing is important because so much of control comes from a sense of insecurity. So yellow and masculine healing, it's highly recommended for you guys. masculine wounds healing. Firstly, the universe is telling you you can move out of this situation, and the universe is not telling you to take a drastic step. Rather, plan, strategize, calculate what you can do. Okay, suppose you are thinking of starting a business. You will need capital for it. Do you already own the capital for it? If you have some capital, how much can you invest, and how much can you just start while you have to keep this job? That is granted, that is logical. This is the Taurus card, Knight of Pentacles. It cannot be logical. So do logically, but stay grounded and believe that you can do the change, and walk away and seek that emotional fulfillment which you are not getting in this situation. You are being encouraged to move on. Actually, I would say you should move on, but how? In a steady pace. Okay, it doesn't need to be changed, doesn't need to be drastic, but it needs to have your confidence to do so. So, like I said, the example of transitioning into a business from your job, calculate what are the things you have and what are the things you need, and what is logically possible at this moment to invest and to move ahead in life, in that direction, and actually start looking in this direction of change. Stop investing all your energy in a place you don't like. You are getting emotionally dried up. Okay. Also, this stability for, also we have the Emperor for now. With the devil, you are not getting the stability. This stability can come with this new set of belief system, the new way of thinking that you can. I again have the Fool, and this time with the Magician. So it is telling you, have the faith. This universe can create whatever you want. Actually, this universe is full of resources, and these resources are actually energy. The energy we keep in ourselves, the energy with which we believe, starts manifesting. Do you see what's around the Magician? It's a full bloom garden. There's, you have this hanging, what do you call it, crawlers, creepers, not creepers, it's just blossoms and foliage. So you have everything to create. First believe in that, and have some faith on the universe that you will be provided with as you take on this journey. And at the same time, you don't need to discard logic. Okay, you just need to have some faith. And yes, you have to see which fills up your cup the most. You are not getting anything out of the present situation, and only when you move away, say no to this, start a journey towards this new thing. You see the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. Suddenly it caught my eyes how the cliff of the Fool, although it ends over here, it is merging with this land of the Knight of Pentacles. It's just that this guy is just the next stage of this guy. He knows there's a continuation, he will be stable, and this guy who was so guarded and calculated, he knows he can be this. It's just like the mirror of the two sides, the two shades of the same person. So the universe is encouraging you to take this leap of faith. Okay, group 1, because that is where your emotional fulfillment lies. It is not illogical, but know that holding on to this situation is coming from a shadow side of yours, a masculine wound which likes to control and be in charge of things. That needs to change, and make it a gradual change. Okay, the nothing can be more stable in the minor arcanas than the Knight of Pentacles. He is the most calculated of all knights. Okay, group 1, so that was your reading. If you like this reading, do subscribe to my channel, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment below letting me know whether you like the video. You can also suggest other content topics for me to cover, and you can follow me on Instagram and Threads. You'll get daily messages and daily mini readings over there. I've started posted over there exclusively for the messages of the day, so you can follow me over there. And I also do public pull a card reading on a weekly basis. You can participate there as well at no additional cost. It's open for all. And yeah, so if you stay connected with me, you can see more of such readings and more of my content. I'll see you later in my next reading. Take care. Till then, bye. Hello, group 2. Whoever chose this white jeep, we will see what is in your reading, whether you should stay or move on. This reading is for any kind of situation you have in your mind. While you see this reading, align yourself with the question, the energy, so that you get the most clear answers. Have the intention of receiving the best answer or the right answer, I would say, for you at this time. And be with me while I read your answer, your energy, and let's see what the universe wants to tell you. First, I'll check what is the situation you are asking about. If this resonates with you, keep on watching. At least 50% of the situation should be resonating. If not, you can choose another pile. Also, you may have messages in more than one pile, especially if you have more than one questions or situations in mind. So let's see. What is the situation for group 2? Let me see. Oops. Group 2 is jumpy. When I was moving away after the pile selection, the jeep kind of jumped out of my hand. You guys are jumpy. Okay. Let me see. What is the situation group 2 is asking about? What is the situation group 2 is asking about? Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups. What is the Nine of Pentacles here? What is the Nine of Pentacles? I have to adjust this cord. Wait. Okay. What is the Nine of Pentacles here? Page of Cups. Okay. What is the Ten of Wands here? Eight of Pentacles. What is the Eight of Cups here? Okay, it just flipped out, jumped out, group 2. Okay, no worries. But sometimes it's funny when I read for you guys and how the cards already tell me the energy of the person who is watching this video or the group of people. Group 2, it's highly likely you guys are asking about a romantic connection or a connection with a person. What is this Page of Cups? Yep. Oh. Yeah. Some of you are asking about a person whom you know from your childhood. This could be a childhood connection. A person could be literally younger to you. This person is younger to you, and the thing is, I see over here, group 2, This is a person whom you find it very difficult to accept. The reason is that you find them immature. They don't seem to be offering enough of what you need. They don't match. This person might think of themselves as the king of wands, but actually they are the page of wands. So that's the primary thing over here. So the person, this is a situation with a person. Now the thing is, I see you are pretty well off, you are comfortable, you are comfortable. Did I say it twice? Comfortable? Okay. So you guys are pretty much well off on your own. You don't need, like, you don't allow anyone else unless they meet your standards. Okay, it's not easy to be with you unless they are of the same wavelength, mentally, emotionally, and also could be status. Maybe you earn well enough for yourself that you don't need another person to, come into your energy and divert from your own luxuries. You are used to living a life of your own comfort and luxury in your space, and you're not ready to allow another person to just come in and be a part of it. For some of you guys, it's just not about how much money or what is the social status you have. Some of you guys are very confident being single, being on your own. You are spiritually aware, you are aware of your worth, of your value, of your you're confident about yourself, and you guys know that sharing energy is as good as sharing money. Like, people don't want to give their money, similarly you don't want to give your energy to anyone. Now this person, you feel like if you allow this person, they are the ones who gonna take more than from you than they are gonna give to you. Okay, so that's the energy that's coming off. This person could be very, in your eyes, I would say this person is pretty immature, playful, insincere, not very serious about their life, and it feels like you might have to babysit them if you allow them. Also, it you feel like this connection is demanding a lot of energy from you. It needs a lot of work from the other person as well. You have to downgrade to for them. Also, this person needs to do a lot of work to be able to be in the same wavelength as you are. So also, for you, group 2, you can be you already have the experience of a heartbreak. You know how it feels when people separate, people move away after a deep connection, and it hurts, and that is why you are not really emotionally available. So that is why you are second guessing whether you should give this a chance, because in your point of view this demands a lot of work, and this, for you, this is what you think, that this will probably end up in another heartbreak. So that is why you are second guessing. You are not really sure about deciding to in deciding whether to allow this or not. So if this is your situation, um, group 2, also for some of you this could be a matter of social and cultural acceptance. I mean, there could be a taboo. You could be like, or you and this person could be from the same workplace, so encouraging this means inviting trouble, so that is also there. So that's why there is a lot of hesitation to allow this person. So if this resonates with you, group 2, we'll see, should you stay or move on? Should you stay or move on? It's more like, I feel for you guys, it's about allowing a person into your life. So we'll see what's the answer here. Ace of Swords flipped out. For your group, the cards are all flipping out. I think although you appear to be very confident, inside you have this uh, feverishness, jitters. You have the inner jitters because the thought of a relationship really uh, kind of makes you feel ungrounded, makes you jittery. Okay, should group 2 stay or move on? Should group 2 stay or move on? Wow, judgment. What else can I say? King of Swords. Lot of air element. This connection kind of gives you anxiety, group 2. To be honest, I had the 9 of Swords there back. Okay, what is the Ace of Swords here? King of Wands. What is the Judgment here? What is the Judgment? Queen of Cups. King of Swords. What is the King of Swords here? Ten of Swords. What is the King of Wands? For some of you, I just told you, it could be a taboo, maybe you know, those secret flings we have, or those secret temptations, attraction. Maybe that's what you feel with this person, but this is not the right thing to do. Hence, you don't want to encourage this. What is the King of Wands? The Tower. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Hangman. Group 2, the answer is to move on. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you are right. This isn't the right thing to do. The logical thing to do here is to put an end to this. What you feel about this person being a trouble is actually true. This person will bring trouble into your life, and it is better to cut them off, nip them at the bud before it becomes this tower situation in your life. Because if you start seeing them as the King of Wands while you know that they are the Page of Wands, remember we discussed that, it's going to really create a havoc in your life. The judgment call is to focus on your well-being like you are doing right now, being the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, be in your own energy, focus on your well-being, be protective about who you share your emotions with. So take a call. It's just the universe is telling you, you know what to do. This is just an assurance and confirmation that what you think is right. And definitely the logical thing is to do is to not encourage this anymore. However, here I see, if you continue to be in this energy of protecting and preserving yourself and saying no to such people, something new is coming up. I also have the King of Pentacles, because this hanged situation will change and someone else will come in who is going to match your energy. Group 2. I have the concerts of the same suit, the Queen and the King of Pentacles, and with the Ace of Pentacles, someone else will come in. Universe is telling you that. So if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling that you're hanging in the situation, it's better to end it. It is advisable to end it, because this is not meant for you. Okay, group 2. So that was your reading. If you like this reading, then subscribe to my channel, like my video, and leave a comment whether this reading resonated or not. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Threads. I post daily messages over there, tarot readings, mini tarot readings, and more over there. Also, there is a weekly Pula card thread on Threads, which is open to everyone every week, each week. So you can join me there as well, and you can stay connected with me for future readings. Also, you can let me know what other topics you would like me to cover, because I'm open to recommendations. Okay, so take care, group 2, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group 3, whoever chose this blue colored jeep. I'll let's see what we have for you. Should you stay in this situation or move on? Okay, and remember that this is for any kind of situation, any kind of relationship where you are stuck on what to do. Okay, so let's see. First, we'll check what the situation you are asking about. If the situation is resonating at least 50%, keep on watching the reading. Otherwise, you can choose another group. Also remember that you can have messages in more than one groups, and this can be the case if you have more than one situations in your mind. Whatever the situation is, uh, be clear about your intention so that you can receive your messages with the utmost clarity and allow me to help you to get the right answer. Remember, we are looking for the right answer here, not what you want, okay? Because that's the purpose here, to lead your life with clarity. Yeah. So, what is the situation group 3 is asking about? Let's see. What is the situation group 3 is asking about? 6. This is already about moving on, like you are literally asking about moving on. Let's see more. 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. What is, okay, what is the 6 of Swords here? 4 of Pentacles. What is the 2 of Cups here? I was feeling the 3 of Swords energy already. What is the 6 of Pentacles here? 2 of Wands. What are you guys waiting for? You know it has ended, but it's difficult, right? Yeah. Page of Swords. Guys, see if it's resonating, then carry on. Otherwise, as I've said, you can select another group. No more clarification needed for this. For most of you, I feel you guys are asking whether there is a hope for a connection that is already over. There is a breakup, there is separation, and it's hard to accept it. It's hard to accept it. You still have the illusion of, you are still living in the illusion of things uh, getting better for yourself, that things will work out, and that is why you don't feel like moving on. You still, the feeling of that there is still a chance over here is what is chaining you down, holding you back, because this feeling of loss, of losing someone, is truly excruciatingly painful. And honestly, group 3, all of us go through this. Whenever we go through such separation, uh, I recently came across a reel where it just explained that when we go through breakups or when we experience the loss of a person, the pain centers in our body, the physical pain centers which when we have a physical injury, a body injury, those pain centers in the brain get activated when you experience a breakup. So if you like break a leg or have an accident, the amount of pain you experience, a, the pain of a breakup can be even more, because all the pain centers in the brain gets activated when you experience this kind of a breakup, a romantic separation, or the loss of a person. For you guys, mostly it's just a breakup. Many of you guys are nostalgic about this connection, and that is why you can't let go. Most of you guys are in the grieving phase. After a breakup, we go through phases, okay? And for some people, they get stuck in one phase throughout their life, even though they are with someone else. So, just after a breakup, one of the important phase is the grieving phase, when you are really in the pain of loss. After this grieving phase, you come into the acceptance, that you accept that this has happened, okay? And these are not compartmentalized, it's not that when you accept you don't have any grief left. You have, but the grief gradually reduces, and then you move on, then comes the moving on phase. So for most of you guys, you are in the grieving phase. I get the energy that yeah, definitely a lot of you guys are still stalking this person with whom you have separated. You are waiting, if you find anything that can hint at reconciliation. Some of you guys are really looking forward. It's like, look at this guy. This guy needs to go in this direction. The winds, the clouds are blowing in this direction. He has one foot in this direction, right? But he is looking back. He's still looking back. How can he move forward? And this guy is waiting, just looking and waiting. And Seven of Pentacles is a long drawn phase of waiting. So you guys are investing in your energy, because probably you see the other person is pretty happy. Yeah, the other person is pretty happy moving on with their life, and you see them happy single or just being themselves, and you guys are missing. You guys are still passionate about them. You want to do something, but you can't. This has ended. Okay, group 3. So if this is the situation you are asking about, if it resonates somewhat, let's see, should you stay or move on? Like, I know many of you are asking whether there is reconciliation or not. But let's see what the universe has to tell you. Huh? What the universe has to tell you, whether you should stay or move on. Should you stay or move on? Should you stay or move on? Sorry about that. Okay. I shook the camera by mistake. Sorry. So for group 3, should you stay or move on? 9 of Wands, the Sun, Wheel of Fortune. What is the 9 of Wands here? See, again the 4 of Pentacles. The Sun, what is the Sun? The 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, the 10 of Wands. What is the 10 of? What is the Wheel of Fortune here? 3 of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups. Listen, group 3, the only reason to stay on, I would say, would be your own stubbornness, your own ignorance. You know this, the other person is not in this connection anymore. What are you holding on to? Ask yourself, what are you offering here? Like, if there is no person, there is no other person to receive what you want to give. What is the meaning of still wanting to offer that? It's because it's hard. It's because it's, see, what you're trying to fill in here is a void in your own heart, but that void won't be filled up by you offering a cup to someone else. This is a void that needs to be filled up by you offering this cup to yourself, not to someone else. You have to understand that there are chapters in our life which just come and go, and this was one of them. This was just one of them, and you are being advised that be passionate about your job, about building finances, building your career. Now, coming back to the main spread, like I said, the only reason you would want to stay is because of your own stubbornness, refusing to accept what has happened. See, Nine of Wands is a wounded energy. This person, he is hurt. Obviously, he fought a lot, but he's refusing to budge here, and that clarified by another stubborn card, Four of Pentacles. So it's just, you know, kicking the wall. It's you are really not making any sense over here. You are directing all your energy in a wrong place, in place which doesn't need it. The place that needs your energy right now is you yourself. You see, this is a hard process, but the reason why you are here is you're still, you have something in you that, even though you are feeling right now like this, there's something in you that tells you that uh, you can progress in life. This is not the end, and this shouldn't be the end. a, a person staying or not, a situation in your life working in your favor or not, shouldn't decide your happiness. I know this sounds very preachy, but the truth is that sometimes these things which we learned as morals and preachy stuff, they actually don't seem cliched anymore. They start to make sense, and right now that is what the universe is trying to tell you. Make an effort. All these efforts you're trying to get the other person back, make the entire effort in building yourself. There is a strong focus on you, for you right now. Wow, I have the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. A strong message for a lot of you is to focus on your finances and your career right now, on your professional life, because that is a big part of your identity of building a healthy life. So focus on that. Also, universe is telling you, once you divert this passion for your life towards your work. Eight of Pentacles is pure hard work on yourself, work on building your own life, not anyone else's life. Okay, so once you divert your passion in that, you'll see how magically things will change for you, because it all starts with us. Once we shift our energy, things around us shifts, and that is what the universe is trying to tell you right now. Okay, yeah, you don't see, you have to give yourself, again the message of you have to give this to yourself. Nobody else is gonna give you, and this is a lesson you need to learn right now. And lessons are not always bad. Lessons doesn't don't mean that they are punishments. Lessons mean that sometimes we are torturing ourselves in the name of love or in the name of being kind, but we are being unkind to ourselves. That is what you need to stop doing here. Fill your own cup before you pour into others. Okay, group 3. So that was your reading. If you like the reading, leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and you can stay connected with me, and follow me for more content. Also, you can comment below this video letting me know how you like the reading, and suggest me other topics for future readings. You can follow me on Instagram and Threads, where I have more content, daily mini readings, daily messages of the day, so you can stay connected with me over there as well. And yeah, also on Threads I have a weekly Pula card event where I give one card messages to everyone who comments on the thread. It is open to all and free for everyone who participates. It's a great way to stay connected with the soul community. So you can follow me on those platforms as well, and I'll see you in my next reading. Hope this reading helped you in some way. So take care till then. Bye.